if you are on dialysis, you might be using one of these needles. I know I do. This is a 15 gauge needle. Sometimes the needle could be littler than this one, or bigger than this one. Let me show you what it looks like. Look at that. Woo! That's pointy. It reminds me of a little sword. Okay. You'll have two of these. One to go in, and one for the blood to come out. So your poisonous blood will go in, it'll go through the dialyzer, and then it'll come out. And this is the needle. So I want you to get an idea of what you might be using. Okay? Now, you might have 3 hours or more at dialysis. So if you do, you should always bring with you a blanket, because when you're on dialysis, you get cold. So you're going to need a blanket. Inside your goodie bag should be several things. Me, I like to read, so I read the Bible. I love to read. I also write. Since I write children's books and other books about dialysis and other things, I like to write all the time. So I bring my pen. All of this is in my goodie bag. And my goodie bag has things that I'm able to eat. I really try not to eat anything I'm not supposed to eat while I'm on dialysis or the machine. You shouldn't eat a big meal or anything like that, but just little snacks that you would have in your bag so you won't be hungry. I know when I'm at dialysis, it's my dinner time. So I have little snacks with me. It might be raisins, or it might be a piece of fruit. We can have tangerines and a certain amount of certain types of cookies. I'm not diabetic or anything, so I can have like cookies or some Doritos, because my pressure drops, so I need a little salt. So that's what I'll have, a little bit of salt that's on the Doritos, and it helps my pressure to come up. Okay, I also bring with me my movies. So if I want to watch my own DVDs, I will put them in here and I will watch them. Right? Also, before I get to dialysis, I rub cream on my arm. This is emblem cream. You can see that I've used this emblem cream to death, and I will use it. You have to keep it on your arm. You rub it, and you put it on, and then you put some saran wrap around your arm, right? And for an hour and like 15 minutes, you would keep that on your arm so that it keeps it moist around the arm, and it numbs it so the needles don't hurt as bad. Now, sometimes the numbing cream don't work. Sometimes you don't feel nothing. You don't even know they stuck you. But there are those times, no matter where they stick you, it kills you and it hurts. So brace yourself for that. I call the Lord. I call Jesus when I have to do that, or hum or sing a song or do something, but I don't look, because the more I look, the more I want to jump out that chair. So that's what I do. This is the tape that helps keep it around me as well. Okay. So you can bring different things to do. There'll be a TV there. There'll be a chair for you to lean back, lay back, take a nap. You might want to do business or talk on the phone, bring your laptop with you or something like that. At that time, just to rest or to study. Maybe you want to learn another language. Sometimes I'm trying to learn a little bit more Spanish, so I'll bring my Spanish tapes and I'll learn that and deal with that. And sometimes I want quiet and I don't say nothing. Or I use that time to socialize with other patients. Sometimes we find out we have a lot in common, and we talk about, you know, different things, issues that we go through on dialysis and things of that nature. If you don't have a patient advocate, you should try to get a patient advocate for your center. Sometimes you need more than one for each shift. I'm a patient advocate, and I'm also an area rep. And I also take time to volunteer at different things, different things I like. I love children, so I volunteer things with children and teenagers and stuff like that, but that's not for everybody. But those are some of the things that I do, and I volunteer at different kidney places and stuff like that to educate people and talk to people all the time. Do what makes you feel right. But when you go to the center, these are some of the things that you're going to encounter. Okay, so remember I told you this. They'll take your weight. You'll talk to a social worker. You'll talk to some of the staff there, a technician, a nutritionist, and things of that nature. So you get ready to deal with this, but don't be scared and don't run away from it. If you educate yourself about your illness, you can really go a long way, and you can do better or even do some prevention or put some of it off. But at least know, and then deal with it as you get along. But if you need any help, I'm always here. Call me, write me, text me, or whatever it takes. I'm Lisa Baxter, and this is one of the Dialysis Whisperer. That's what they call me, and this has been that type of moment. Goodbye, and God bless.